silly me, forgot to do an intro video before I put everything together. So today we're going to be looking at a new budget gaming microphone that I'm adding and replacing the old blue snowball, and it is fine. Alright, so now we're gonna go and open up the box for the first time here. Don't pay any attention to the damage to the box. That's just during shipping. Alright. So yeah, the backside of it. Alright, so let's see how they pack this thing up. I got a little bit of styrofoam up at the top with a little smiley face kind of. And then we got other stuff to pull out before the microphone. Because we got the instruction manual, which has probably very important stuff in it that we'll only look at if we run into trouble. And then we have, it's already on the stand and everything, with a pop filter already attached. So we got a box here. There we go. The microphone itself, little pop filter on the top, or right here on the top. Looks like we got a little mute button. Then down below, we do have there's a monitor cord for your headphones, as well as USB-C. It's already on a shock mount. Alright, what else do they give you inside this box here? Your USB adapter to go on your boom mic, which is going to go on here. And USB-C to USB-A cable. Alright, so now we're gonna set all this up. We're gonna take away the blue snowball, and I guess we can do a little bit of a sound test. So with my old blue snowball and the new Fifine, I don't know how you say it, A8, which just recently came out. And this is off of their Amplify game, so we're going to see how ridiculous the RGB lighting will look in my little setup here. Testing 1, 2, 3, there we go. Wow. That was me unplugging this thing, going, what is wrong? What is happening? Oh, yes. This budget $50 mic has its own gain control, and it was turned all the way down. So, problem solved there. As I'm just swinging it around, talking into it. So who knows how that audio came out. That's going to be great. So yes, we are now talking on this A8. You can see it is changing colors here. And I am just using some basic OBS filters that I have on the old snowball, and now it's going to be running on this A8. You can go through all the different colors, and I know it's probably hard to see with my bright lights on, and then you can also hold it down and the lights go off, but the microphone still works. This is probably the mode I'm going to have it always in. They said in the instruction books the color state that it's in is what it'll be on when you turn your computer back on. We'll find that out. Just by me unplugging it and plugging it back in a couple times, it has recycled back to the colors on. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, we'll turn those colors back on for you. Oops, I think we've got to probably hold it down for 5 seconds. There we go. You can tap in and just quickly cycle through it. Through a couple different dynamic and gradient colors. It's a pretty nice stand. It's very, very sturdy. It's good shock mount. As I'm talking into the side of the microphone, that probably didn't work out too well. There is a mute button on the top. Nice light tap. Oops. Now you can hear me. Down at the bottom, you have your USB-C cord, as well as a head jack port for monitoring your audio. And colors on it seem pretty nice. I mean, it's a nice small size microphone. And this stands pretty good. We're going to just set this down here. And we're going to see how that goes. Where's the box? Here we go. Oh. See, did we miss anything off this box? Pop filter, shock mount, headphone jack, Type-C port, tap to mute, vivid RGB lighting, RGB button on the back, as well as volume control. Is it? Okay, they're calling the gain control the volume control on the box. Okay. Alright, so next we're going to try to put this up on my boom arm because that's where it's going to be, but I did notice that I might have to do some repairs to it. Some of the screws are stripped, so it's going to take me a while to get this adapter off for the blue snowball. Then we're going to listen to the audio and we're going to see if this budget $50 microphone is pretty good. Audio-wise. Build-wise, I mean, it seems pretty solid. I like it. It's very nice. It's got a lot of controls, a lot of features that other budget $50 mics do not have. So glad when this one popped out, because I was actually looking at the A6T, which is the previous model, but that came with a new boom stand, and I think it came with something else. I'm not really sure. But all right, let's get this up on the. Ooh, all right, well, you can't see it. There it is. All right, so now we have it back onto the stand here, as you can see, and the shock mount on it works pretty good. Okay, you can hear me tapping on it, but not too bad. And once it's wiggling around, I don't see any levels on, so it's not bumping anything. And the little pop filter it has on it is pretty good, so it doesn't go cover too much like this old one. And actually, let me reach for this other stuff. Man, when I was taking this off the microphone stand here, this thing is heavy. Compared to this thing is probably like 4 times as heavy as this when it was even sitting on this nice metal stand that the A8 comes with. And I did listen to the first part of the video back, just to hear kind of what the audio levels were without any kind of additional tweaking like I had to do with the blue snowball when I set that up years ago. I think the audio so far sounds really good. I do need to redo a lot of my OBS settings, and I need to do something a little bit more with voice meter. I think right now I disabled voice meter because I got a little bit frustrated with it after not using it for a while, and just using default audio settings on the computer, picking everything up, as well as in OBS. The filters that I do have in there are very, very basic. Same filters that I use on the intro of this video and all my other ones, because I was using the blue snowball. But I think we are going to stick with this. I just gotta see. I think we're going to keep it this way. I mean, I do like the RGB lights. The RGB lights are really good. But not to say that I'm a very easily distracted person, but I am. And the color changing was probably really going to throw me off. Like, I don't need any more distractions to make myself drive off the road in any kind of racing game. Alright, so for final conclusion, I'm sorry, this is actually the first kind of review, especially a microphone review that I'm doing, but it's brand new. There's hardly any videos out there on the A8 so far, so I decided I'll just quick throw something up there. You guys can see the unboxing as well as what the microphone sounds like. I think it sounds really, really good, especially for the price point that it's at. I was originally really torn. I was going to probably get the Razer Mini, because I do have a bunch of other Razer products, but at the same price point, it did not have all the same features as this one. And the last couple of models by this company, Fifine, I don't know, have been really good. Like, I've checked out a couple microphone reviews from channels that really know what they're doing, but they've always had really good reviews about this company here. So I jumped on this one, figuring, hey, it's brand new. It's got a few more changes from the A6, which was what I was originally going to get. And it was just perfect timing on this. And I'm really happy with it. I'm just going to get probably a different stand, because this one's a little old. Maybe one that's a little bit longer, but The small form factor of this microphone compared to this giant black ball here in my hand is crazy. I know it doesn't look, it's not as long, but it's just very distracting because of the shape. So this one is a lot better. The smaller pop filter on it. Yeah, we're gonna play around with the settings, but check out my description for a link to go get it on Amazon. I think it's actually a couple dollars cheaper from when I originally picked it up. So there you go. See you guys later. Peace.